Hi all, welcome to Homeschooling with Hera. Hope everyone is well. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about what is phonics. Such a boring topic. You already know about this. So dear all, in today's video, you will surely learn something more about phonics. If you are the one who thinks that phonics is just from A to Z letter sounds, no, it is not. It is much more than this. So if you are interested in learning phonics and what are the steps to progress and how to teach your kids at home, or if you are an early years teacher, this video is for you. And if you are the one who is new to my channel, so this channel is for you. If you are interested in English phonics, English grammar, English spelling rules, and above all, how to teach all this stuff to your little ones. So it's the right time to click on the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification, and without any further ado, let's dive in. Alright, now what is phonics indeed? Let's begin with the definition or the meaning of the phonics. Phonics is simply the correspondence of sounds to letters and letters to sound. Correspondence means relation or connection. How the sounds that we say like a, b, k, how they are connected with the letters, like which sound is related to which letter and which letter will make which sound, or how you would read it. For example, the sound is k, 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 and how you can represent it with the letter C or letter K. They both can say the k sound. So this is the relation of the sound with the letters. Secondly, we have the letter S. It is S, and how it can sound? It can sound S or Z. These are the two sounds of letter S. Now it depends on different things that when S will say S and Z, and when you can use C or K for the K sound. So this is the next level of phonics, to recognize that when you should use which sound. But for now, the only thing that I want to make clear is this, that what is phonics? Phonics is the connection between sounds to letter and letters to sounds. Like if you see a letter written, you can understand that what would be the sound of this in the word. And if you say a word, you can understand that how to write this word in the written language. And for that, obviously, you need some letters to write. Done. So this is the basic definition or the meaning of phonics. Now here's the second thing, that how many letters and sounds are there in English, right? In English phonics, how many letters and sounds are there? Most of us know that there are 26 letters in English, and we only teach these sounds to kids as well. Like a, b, k, d, a, f, g, h, e, j, k, a, n, o, p, qua, st, v, w, x, y, z. 5 of them are vowels and the rest are consonants, right? But if I ask you to write the word sound, how would you write it with the help of phonics? Let's try it. Let's help me to write sound with the help of sounds, okay? Okay, the first sound is S, right? O, A, N, D. You might say this is spelling, right? The spelling is right. But how would you blend it? How is it making the word sound? This is S, O, so, A, N, D, and, so, and. The word is saying so, and. If you go with the blending process of this word, found or mouse, there is a sound that is missing. There is a sound that you don't know or you are not teaching your child. This is this sound, ow. When O and A are together, they make a new sound that is ow. If you know this sound and if you teach your child this sound and then ask him to write these words, he would write them and he would read them confidently and perfectly. For example, S, ow, and sound, f, ow, and found, ow, s, mouse. You need to tell him that this is silent. Okay? If you want your child to write boy, or if I ask you to write boy according to the sounds, how would you write it? You can simply tell me that the sounds are b or y. Let's blend it. B or y. Boya? It's saying boya. So this is not our word. How would we then teach this to child? We will simply ask him to memorize the spelling B-O-Y boy, B-O-Y boy, B-O-Y boy. And this is not our aim. We are supposed to give him the proper phonics. So for this O-Y, we have a sound. It's oi, b, oi, boy, t, oi, toy, right? So it means that in these 26 letters, there are still some sounds that are missing. And unless we teach all those sounds to our children, we would not say that we have taught them phonics. So let's have a quick look on the remaining sounds of English phonics. And here are the rest of the sounds. They are A, E, I, O, U, the long sounds of vowels, then or, ow, oi, r, sh, ch, th. It has two sounds. One is voiced and the other is unvoiced. If you say this with the English pronunciation, it would be th and the. But if you go for the Indian Pakistani pronunciation, it would be th and the. Then we have oo, double O. This phonogram also say two sounds. The one is long sound oo as in loop, and the other is short oo as in book. Then we have N and G together is ng. A very light sound of G will come out at the end, ng. And then we have Y again as a vowel. Here Y is saying yeah, it's consonant sound, but Y can also say its vowel sounds that are E, I, and E. So all together we have 44 sounds. So if you are teaching your kids phonics at home, do not stop at A to Z. Step ahead and teach him these sounds as well if you want him to be a good reader and a confident writer. But hold on, it is not finished yet. There is something more in phonics. To find out that, keep watching. So after teaching children all the English phonics sounds, the next step is to teach them the alternative spellings, right? Now what are alternative spellings? Like if you want to write the long A sound, the first spelling that you have introduced in that set was AI, but we can also write A with AY, with the split digraph magic EA, with EI, EIGH, EY, and so on. Now, if you are teaching alternative spellings for the first time, start with only the first two and go till the split digraph. Don't go for the rest of the spellings. Even I have not written the rest of the spellings for the other vowels. I just wrote some for A to give you an overview, right? But these spellings will come later in grade 2 and onwards. So for alternative spellings, we have A. Then for E, we again have some alternative spellings. Y can also say E. For I, these are the spellings, and then Y can also say I. For O, we have these different spellings. For U, for sound, ER, IR, and UR, they all say Then we have the alternative spellings for the O sound, as in August, paw, and walk. I'm not going in such a detail of these alternative spellings because this is not the topic. I'm just taking you through that what is phonics, right? So phonics are the sounds and letters, not only ABCD, but all the 44 sounds. And then we have the alternative spellings. This is a little chart of the alternative spellings. We even have alternative spellings for consonants. And don't be scared. Don't you think that this is so much? It is not. Children who are provided the proper guidance and who are taking along through a proper system of phonics, they do all these things. They absorb all this, they understand all this, and they certainly become good readers and writers. The only thing you need to do is to follow a proper synthetic phonic scheme. And if you want my recommendation, I would recommend Jolly Phonics because it is approachable, it's easy to understand. You can get the training for Jolly Phonics. Even I have so many of my videos on the same topic. I teach Jolly Phonics as well, and I also give you worksheets and different material to help your kids at home. The only thing is this: you need to learn this yourself first, and then you will be able to teach your kids. Do you think this is the last part of phonics? No, there is something more. Let's jump onto it. So now when you have taught them all the phonics sounds, you have taught them the alternative spellings, here comes the spelling rules. Yes, spelling rules are also a part of phonics. Why? Because they help you to read and write the spellings properly. So here I have listed a few rules that you should introduce in early classes, like magic key rule or the split digraph, Floss Rule, also known as FLSZ rule, rabbit rule, or simply the doubling of medial consonant, then doubling of the final consonant, and consonant plus LE rule. If you want to learn these rules and you want to learn how to teach these rules to kids, the video links are in the description box. You can just go there and check them. After the spelling rules, the last thing that I'm going to share in today's video is silent letters. Yes, silent letters are also an important part of English phonics. In many words, you will find them. Like, for example, the word is comb. We say comb, but we write comb with the b sound at the end. Here, b is silent. In the word knife, we write it with kn, but k is silent. The word gnome, we write it with gn, but g is silent. What, where, which, in all these words, we write them with wh, but h is silent. The word wrong or right are written with wr, but w is silent. So this is another thing that you should teach your children at the right time. And there is one more thing that I just cannot leave, and that is Schwa. Let's have a quick look at what is Schwa. So what is Schwa? Schwa is an unstressed vowel sound, a short sound, as it is written there. It is not the sound of the short vowel u, that is This is You don't even have to open your mouth to say this. And unfortunately, this is the most common vowel sound in English, and this tricks most of us. Because if the word is spelling like mountain, we have the long a here. Because of Schwa, we would read it as mountain. Mountain. Only an a sound will come here. Mountain. If this is chocolate, we hardly hear the o here. It's chocolate. We just swallow it. It is such an unstressed vowel sound. O is Schwa here. Chocolate. We even don't bother to say it sometimes. And if you try to say the vowel sound, the pronunciation would be wrong. So if you want to learn more about Schwa and how to teach Schwa to your little ones, I'm sharing the video in the description box. Just go there, check it out, click on it, learn and teach. So this is the end of today's video, and this what I call phonics, and there may be something more to this, but this is at least the basic structure if you talk about phonics. Hope you have found it useful. If yes, so please give a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and I shall see you soon with something new. Take care. Bye for now, and don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.